The Massachusetts Bay Colony.
The Massachusetts Bay Colony was founded in 1630 as an attempt by Puritans to escape religious persecution they faced in England by King James I and King Charles I. The founding of Massachusetts began with the Winthrop Fleet, a fleet of 11 ships and approximately 900 Puritans traveling from England to Massachusetts under the command of John Winthrop, the first governor of the Massachusetts Bay Colony.
The Puritans were hard workers. The original Puritan work ethic was this: be laborious and diligent in your callings, and if you cheerfully serve in the labor of your hands with a heavenly and obedient mind, it will be as acceptable to him as if you had spent all your time in more spiritual exercises. Quickly they came into contact with natives and had many fights over the years. The Pequot War of 1636 marked one of the first major land disputes between the Puritans and the natives.
I don't know what these strange men are doing on my land, but I'm unsure about them.
Between 1636 and 1638, the Antinomian controversy was the talk of the town in Massachusetts. It began with Anne Hutchinson speaking out at a religious convention in Boston in the fall of 1636, and while officially only lasted 2 years, had effects lasting centuries all across the globe.
Anne Hutchinson, a woman no less, challenged the way Massachusetts viewed religion, and this caused a great theological and political crisis that lasted even until the modern day. The antinomian theory proposed that God did not require laws, political or moral, to make a believer holy. That is to say, believers of God did not need to obey any commandments or laws by the grace of God's forgiveness. They would be pardoned regardless.
In 1642, the Massachusetts Bay Colony passed a law that required all children to learn the ability to read and write, to read and understand the principles of religion and the capital laws of this country. The Puritans sought to create a literate population and wished for all the children the ability to read the Bible and Holy Scriptures themselves. Only 5 years after this law was passed did Massachusetts start mandating public schooling for children as well.
In 1659, Christmas was banned in Massachusetts. It was later unbanned in 1681. Although Christmas was an essential holiday in many Christian cultures, many Puritans saw it as pagan. Fun fact, just like Christmas, many religions believed goats to be pagan. They had rumors of being a part of witchcraft.
Begone, you blasphemous spawn of the devil!
In 1675, King Philip's War broke out in Massachusetts. This war is considered the deadliest war America has ever seen up to that point. It was caused by native beliefs that the colonists were no longer honoring treaty agreements, established a few decades before, as they were settling on native land. As relationships soared between the natives and Englishmen, tribesmen were wrongly hanged for murder when found discussing ways to drive the English out of their land. This sparked a war against the natives and colonists as a last-ditch effort to drive the Englishmen from their land. The battle that followed devastated the colony's economy and destroyed 1,200 homes and 12 settlements across Massachusetts and Rhode Island.
This is not right.
In 1692, the Salem witch trials began in Salem Village. A total of 19 people were hanged, 1 person is pressed to death, and 5 others died in jail. The Salem witch trials began with a group of girls and a slave getting caught performing witchcraft in the woods and accusing other people of bewitching them, which led to a cascade of accusations and testimonies against dozens of other Puritans, causing a great mass panic and lasting the better portion of a year.
The haphazard fashion in which the Salem witch trials were conducted contributed to changes in modern U.S. court procedures, including rights to legal representation and cross-examination of accusers, as well as the presumption that one is innocent until proven guilty.
Order in the court! You stand accused of witchcraft. How do you plead? Of witchcraft and sending upon your specter to other villagers.
The legacy of the Massachusetts Bay Colony is complex and intricate. It is a story of religious zeal, social upheaval, and the enduring struggle for freedom and self-determination. Their impact on American identity, law, and culture continues to resonate today.